Yo, this is JusticeSoulTuna, and for the first time in a very long time, I'm deciding to do a video blog, and I'm doing it basically because I just, for the first time in a long time as well, I've actually remembered to make a video about the stuff I'm thinking about, and to use a speculation about a certain thing. And if you're watching this video, obviously it's about Devil May Cry, because I said, you know, so you like Devil May Cry. Now, see, the thing about the game is, you know, it's like a lot of series that go through a transformation after a long time. I mean, let's just look at it that way, pretty much. Now, in the first place, the main thing that bothers us the most about the new DMC is, first and foremost, the way Dante looks. I mean, I'm sure when you're watching that video, that new Devil May Cry trailer, I woke up that morning, I saw, I think it was Capcom page posted, new Devil May Cry trailer. I was like, really? Awesome. I was like, okay, cool, yeah. You know, really excited. Proper Devil May Cry fan, right? So, and then video starts playing. I'm like, what's going on? Who's this guy? What? I was just proper confused, you know what I mean? And then next thing you know, he's like, my name is Dante. I'm like, you're joking. You're absolutely, you're joking. And it came to me as a shock. See, here's the thing about other video game series. I mean, I'm going to give you the good and bad about this whole DMC business. First off, Prince of Persia series. I followed it from the first game, Sands of Time, Warrior Within, sorry, and The Two Thrones. All fantastic games, right? When the new Prince of Persia came out, I accepted it. I was like, oh, okay, it's a new series. All right then. It's a new prince, new setting. You know, the prince and Elika going through all that nonsense. And I love the game. It was a fantastic game, despite the ending and what people say about it. No, I love that game. So that was good. Ironically, another Ubisoft game that went through a transformation was Splinter Cell. You know, original Splinter Cell, Sam Fisher, you know, highly trained agent and his, you know, black tight suit or whatever. Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow, and Chaos Theory, you know, you get the idea. And Double Agent, which was, I forget that game anyway, yeah. So the original trilogy of Splinter Cell. And then Conviction came out. And I still think that Conviction was great because Sam Fisher, you know, it fit with the whole thing. He's got this new look. He's got all these new tools to deal with stuff. So it wasn't just sort of like another sequel. So the fact is that once you have a long, successful series, probably more than 3 to 4 games, or probably even longer than, like, because even like Prince of Persia and, you know, Splinter Cell, even they had more games than the original trilogy. But that said, when they changed the character, it was met with, you know, positive, negative press. Fair enough. But in the case of the prince, all they really did with him is create a new prince altogether, so that's fair enough. And with the case of Sam Fisher, they basically, you know, they gave him a more sort of urban look, more like he's in control. He's not like he's an agent anymore. And besides, in that game anyway, you could use the what's his name, the co-op characters, i.e. Archer and Kestrel, and obviously they look like Splinter Cells. And it's not like you didn't fight Splinter Cells in the game, so anyway. But in those cases, see, people will react badly, and this, to bring us back to DMC, that is the case of, you have this character, you've established a great, amazing, fantastic, powerful looking character, i.e. Dante, and, you know, he's had this look, and I will admit, when the preliminary shots of DMC4 were shown before DMC4 came out, Dante did look, well, ugly. Let's be honest, ugly. If you've seen those shots, you know what I'm talking about. And including the video. When I saw the video, I was like, oh, what the heck? This is what DMC4 could have been. Wow. But so you saw all that, and then interestingly enough, when DMC4 finally came out, they made Dante look, well, older, but okay. Obviously, this is the Dante after DMC, I think 1 it is. Yeah. So it works out. The whole thing works out, and I think it's all cool because I think to the fans, you keep him looking the same. Even in Marvel 3 and Ultimate Marvel 3, Dante looks like, you know, DMC3 Dante looks the same. So the fact that Capcom firstly gave it to a new company to do the sequel for them, well, not even sequel, reboot, reimagining, whatever, gave it to them to do a new one, that's part of the annoying thing. And also the fact that even though the gameplay looks great, I mean, I've seen a good 4 or 5 trailers of it now, the gameplay does look solid, the graphics look fantastic, and the story is shaping up to be interesting. It's just the fact that they've, you know, given him this character design that is so different to all these, you know, all the previous titles. I think that's what is the biggest problem. Not even just because he looks different just because he, you know, he doesn't even look great. He looks a little bit awkward. I mean, I'm not going to say any words like, oh, emo, or, you know, what, retarded or whatever. No, literally, I just think that his design is off. I mean, and also he looks like the developer from Ninja Theory, and I think that bothers me quite a bit. But I mean, more than anything else, the problem is just not having that familiarity with the character that we had before. However, if you've seen some of the latest trailers, there was a bit in it where I don't know, the world goes all like misty and crap, and then he gets white hair and a jacket. And I remember I was telling my friends loads of time, okay, you know, oh, this game looks great, but all you need to do is give him white hair and it'll be good. And it's true. I've seen some people Photoshop Dante's normal white hair onto the new Dante, and it actually looked perfect. I said, hey, look, there it is, just white hair, done, perfect. But I mean, I suppose that's just good. I mean, I will still pick up the game and give it a fair chance, but it's just, I'm not, and also I wouldn't say something like, oh, it's not a DMC, because this is what's going to bring me to another point about sort of changing characters